last weekend. So really, really good stuff from Yaroslav. A bit of a breakaway at the start, and then towards the end, the others sort of haul them back, pushing. Say Borelli's sort of down on confidence perhaps at the moment, but
less than a second.
Yeah, less than a second. So
it's always a sort of the crucial
go. So we see Singapong's gone down. That's a shame for Mike New.
Is the gap?
Yeah, I don't think it's too big.
Having things moving around quite a lot, that gave him a reason to be 7th and 8th. Hakim Danish and Christian Daniel. So I think, you know, it's great to see him battling it.
Absolutely. We got another one tomorrow morning as well. I'm going to barely have recovered, let alone
because he was penalised.
Exactly.
I think. So yeah, he was. You know, Uriarte is not hanging about with 10 laps still remaining.
The order on the grid, 24th position. So that
hammer down. Surely you would think that Peroni and Carpe would be able to work together.
Yaroslav car pushing up in the 10th place at 2:01 last technical, but there's a long back straight to try and overcome from the slipstream. But I have one rider on the move is Zen Mitani, who's now into 6th.
Oh, you're going to split? Can he really do that?
Yeah, who knows? Who knows?
Advantage anywhere. Certainly not sort of sitting up and waiting for anybody down the back.
Second, they got to hope that they finish in front of Carpe, basically, don't they?
So he said top. It's not on this motorcycle, so it's really evenly paced here.
13 points separate. He has to try and win both races, and he just has to.
I think the circuit knowledge thing is a huge thing. Maybe the number 11.
4 points going into tomorrow. It would be gloves off levels.
Armour doesn't know the track quite as well as some of the Spaniards around it, and let's hope they're going to be in action again tomorrow. Right, back with the lead. Remain to the end. Now it'll, you know, who of course the Tech Air Alpine Stars gears goes off superbly. Okay, back with the leaders, and so this is the leading 5, and we've decided. Yeah.
And that's not how you want your race to end. 8th place there in race 1. So Morelli despondent after that. Here's what happened then. Let's have a look in the back of the shot, Peter. It's 9th position. Didn't have a very good Jerez. His qualification position, but don't count Dinish out. He is riding away to 2:01.5 last time round. The lead is here, 2:02 on the chase now. He's actually been very fast this weekend, but he's had a couple of crashes.
Clipped with the KTM rookies bike.
And I would just like to
do that, mate.
You can't be doing that, otherwise they will send you through that long lap.
Yeah, excellent. Now, let's just say.
Look at that then. If it was to finish like this, Peter, it would be 1 point. Pushing sky high. You got a podium in the European Talent Cup in Jerez.
Number, isn't it?
And we do tend to see this is a bit of a classic rookies race unfolding. We've got was having a really good race. Was just going to touch upon actually Daniel 3/10 off Danish 8/10 off Pratama.
Concerned, and he's gone from 1st to 5th in one corner.
There you go. There you go.
You know, they could work together and get back on terms with these guys. How big through the field like that? He's certainly able to. Oh, and Veda Pratama.
Riders, I mean, goodness me.
Yeah, and you know, looking back at he came along this weekend and was quick enough in practice.
Well then, God, 10 laps still remaining. I'm exhausted already. Yeah, it is a heck of a pace from the Kyrgyzstani rider.
Yeah, but wasn't that better with Kies? Used the slipstream to get back on terms. But
this time around, Karpushin was one of the riders that found himself way down to see how that one transpires.
And you know, even if Uriarte puts a
place at 2:02, lapping similar pace to these guys here. Let's see. I mean, it's the type of circuit where it's very tight and
straight.
No, absolutely right. So I think these ones aside,
he had a plan. Is this the plan now with 11 laps to go? And we've yet to see anyone exercise a significant.
Hope that the guys behind him. Peroni really wants to finish 3rd, so he's going to want to win or finish.
And David Gonzalez, but that's his first rookie season, so if he knows the track,
racing tomorrow feels like that. But this is exactly what Brian's got to do. It's
but that's never stopped him before. So I don't think there's any. It's Brian Uriarte.
And if it finishes like this, it's only
has an advantage. Who's got something extra? Obviously Veda Pratama, and gives them absolutely sensational protection. And they're walking for whatever reason with a 4.6 second gap that these 5 are going to. And then go for it, because that's what he's doing now. Max Kies has the split. Can he really do that?
Yeah, who knows? Who knows? I can do this. So very impressive to see him claw his way back to the front. They got to hope that they finish in front of Carpe, basically, don't they?
So he said, told me.
Take long for them to dissipate. Only about half a lap or so before he starts fighting his way back. 13 points separate. He has to try and win both races, and he just has to hope that it's quite a consistent thing for Keyless so far this year. It's going into tomorrow. It would be gloves off levels of race.
Was rather caught up by some people with more in, and let's hope they're going to be in action again tomorrow. Right, back with the leaders in it of Maximo Chies comes up the inside. The Tech Air Alpine Stars gears goes off superbly and gives them 13 laps to go. They fan out to Gross and Brian Iriarte.
Yeah. And that's not how you want your race to end, unfortunately. So the curbing as well, though. So it's definitely one of those, a bit of a deterrent after that. Here's what happened then. Let's have a look in the back of the shot, Peter.
Anywhere there, otherwise you are going to lose a place and lose
qualification position. But don't count Dinesh out. He is riding away.
On the last lap, there's green everywhere through this double right.
Actually been very fast this weekend, but he's had a couple of crashes coming together with Guillaume.
Coming down to the final section, and this is where so much is going to be broken it up then. That crash from Zani and Moodley. Chies is there as well as Moodley.
Year before he sent it to the moon, basically, and then we've got Britama going in Le Mans, so that's good news.
And Peroni has Iriarte right.
Just picked his pocket then through there. So we've actually got Peony joining the party. Wait, that's where the long lap penalty lane is there. Should anyone have any sort of
Poor-old Rouchet. I think hopefully they're both okay. Back with the leader. Nose to tail, bit of road, and they just bumped into each other. Total tragedy.
Really has.
And then the 83 of Alvaro Carpe in third place. I was just actually watching him, and I didn't see a whole pack then behind.
He came from 10th. Well then, God, 10 laps still remaining. I'm exhausted already. Yeah, it's ridiculous. I mean, as Max Chies nerfs his way through into P.
Chies used the slipstream to get back on terms, but
it is really, really hot out there. I mean, I might even get sunburned to see how that one transpires.
And you know, even if Iriarte puts an advantage over fellow countryman Iriarte.
Let's see. I mean, it's the type of circuit where it's very tight and technical, but there's
no bad thing at all. Like, just give a lap or two for the tyres to get. He had a plan. Is this the plan now? With 11 laps to go, you're going to
through the field. It's like he has a bit of a switch in his brain of here's real go time. Guys behind him. Peroni really wants to finish third, so he's going to want to win or finish second. Not a great starter. It's almost as if the nerves get the better of him, but it doesn't seem tomorrow it feels like that. But this is exactly what Brian's got to do. It's
more intent on leading, but now he has the front running position. It's Brian Iriarte.
And if it finishes like this, it's only 4 points.
Not a great first lap for Chies there. He got off the line well, but then absolutely sensational protection. They're walking away from it. He goes for the lead, but can he hang on? He's lost it already because of 28.
Is it?
No. Hopefully the guy's not at all hurt, of course.
There too, a natural one anyways.
Right, so still.
Peony goes up this, and unfortunately Zani just very overly ambitious.
Your position in the race order.
There is quite a bit of a lip on some part. Confidence since Aragon too, and there is Rouchet Mouli.
You cannot afford to put a wheel wrong,
plonk, and then a crash on his own really hampered his
in this race. Through this right-hander and then the left-hander, and of course has it broken the group up.
It's got Dinesh in 7th place on the chase now. He's
using all the road and
right up his inside, brushing his knee there, saying, yeah, I'll have a piece of that, thanks.
So is that on his tail, but then also the 83 of Alvaro Carpe.
Now Peter is 5th on the grid. He loves this place, doesn't he? He was up the front last, but we see there's no jump starts this time around in the race. Here,
and of course it is the 73 of Valentin Peroni.
Not for long, because Iriarte's come to one of the biggest as well into Garage Vert. Peroni leading the way. He's all over the back now of Haas.
Double right. You cannot afford to put
battling in front of rookies cut like this and being this sort of exciting since Mario.
So much is going to be crucial in this race. Through this right-hander and then the left right to the first lap. I wonder if he's going to do the same thing again. Can he go from third?
Well, the leading duo.
And he's going to pick up a double slipstream in a minute, isn't he? Has Ariati right on his tail, but then also the 83 of Alvaro on the 8th row.
Well then, Peter, we have Spain leading, have any sort of infraction, but we see there's no jump starts this time around. A new lot since one a certain Taio Furusato. Braking zones, we're about to come to one of the biggest as well, into Garage Vert per run wide there. But yes, Mitani, Japan. Now, so he's a real big beneficiary. Benyat Fernandez falls one.
Absolutely superb. And then the 83 of Alvaro Carpe, Benyat Fernandez.
Zen Mitani, the number 34, Asia.
Second place.